Alright, how are you guys? I already told you I'm gonna be more consistent with these videos. And with this video, I actually came with this idea from a conversation that I had with some woman this morning. Basically, she been struggling to stay in shape for a long time now, which is right. Everybody struggles at different areas. So she quit the gym like 2 months ago, and she tried every program there's out there, but no matter what she did, she just don't like to do sports. But at the same time, she know it's very important for her, and she really want to start. So I was thinking, how can you solve this problem? And then I thought about my journey with my whole rehab, and for me being shot, and then I had to build my body like again, make it strong. And what it remind me of, that at the start it's always hard. It's always the hardest at the start, not just because it's hard to take the first step, but because you are not used to it. Let's say in the gym and training, when you start in, you always not in shape, you lack motivation, always your body feel weak. While you're training, you feel like you don't want to do it, like you actually struggling and fucking hating every second of it. But the thing is, once you start to get that momentum, things started to change. Let's say you just started to go to the gym. In the first session you feel like shit, in the second session you feel like shit, in the third session something a little bit started to change, you feel your body a little bit stronger. In the first session you start to get used to it. After 2 weeks you are already getting in the flow. After a month you are already smashing the training sessions. After 2 months you get to like it, and you actually get to enjoy the process. You're in the momentum, you're locked in. It's easier to get to the gym and do the first step. It's easier every rep. Don't feel lack of energy anymore. You don't struggle with motivation like you struggled in the start. And that's kind of exactly how my journey with my rehab has been. At the start I couldn't even walk. They wanted me to go in a wheelchair, but I didn't want to, and it sucked. Especially where I finished with the rehab and tried to start training like I used to, and realized how weak I became. My body felt like shit. I had no motivation to start, but once I started and I progressed and I was disciplined, even when I didn't feel well, even when I didn't feel like I want to do this. It's better to have the shittiest training session of your life than not go to the gym at all. So that's why I always just kept going. And now after like 3-4 months in, I feel great. I'm fucking smashing it. And I think that's with everything in life. At the start it's the hardest, so you just need to find a way to start, to be consistent with your work and show up every day to really get the progress and really build that momentum. It's all about momentum. So going back to the conversation that I had, she told me, I tried everything, I don't like it, I don't like nothing. I know it's important for me. I know I gotta do it. What do I gotta do? So I said to her, what's the smallest thing you can do and be consistent with it in terms of the training? So she said that she don't know. And then I told her, make yourself work out just 1 minute a day. And then she counted me and she said, I did an hour of workouts when I was in the gym. And I told her, but have you been consistent with it? And she told me no. And that's the whole thing. You can go crazy at the start and then just quit. You need to start small, but start now. So I told her, okay, so you haven't been consistent with it. So that means that you need to start smaller. It doesn't matter if you did hours of workout, but you couldn't be consistent. You need to start small, be consistent, and over time results will show. If you are not consistent, then you always gonna start and stop, and it doesn't gonna work. Then I came with an idea. I said, let's make an agreement that every day, as soon as you wake up, you're doing 10 squats. That's it. Simple as that. If we talk about training, it is as easy as it gets. It couldn't be more easy than that. But this is something she can be consistent with it. And over time, as time goes on, she can increase the intensity. Once she see she can handle it and she becoming better. But for right now, she just starting small, little steps, but she's consistent. So that's what I encourage you guys to do as well. If you're struggling with something in life, it doesn't gotta be with the gym. It couldn't be with work. It could be with some personal goals of yours. Let's even take it to the dating section. Let's say you want to learn how to approach girls. So you don't gonna say like, oh, I'm gonna approach right now 20 girls a day. It doesn't gonna work. You just going to overwhelm yourself. You are going to start with 2 girls a week, 3 girls a week, and then you're becoming better, you're going to increase it, and you're gonna get to this momentum, and you're gonna approach more and more and more, and it's going to feel natural to you, and it's gonna become easier. That's how it works. Stick to something that you can handle at the start, increase it with time goes on, and when you see that you can be consistent with it, and from there is really no limit for what you can do. Can go as high as you want. So I hope it helps you guys. That's a little update about me. In 2 days I'm gonna move to Thailand. Everything is sorted out, everything is ready, and it's gonna be a great journey. I'm really excited and waiting for that. Help me grow, subscribe, hit the like button, and I see you in the next video. Bye bye.